Welcome back to the channel Military Aircraft, Air Force Flight Path. Surely many of you have seen an airplane in real life at least once, from fighter jets thundering across the skies day and night to enormous cargo planes. But did you know that 99% of viewers have no idea how spectacular the process of aerial refueling really is? Is it anything like what you've imagined? Let's dive into this fascinating topic right now and find out. Imagine a fighter jet like the F-16 or Su-35. These aircraft are designed to be incredibly fast, powerful, and agile. But like any machine, they're limited by the amount of fuel they can carry. Once they run out of fuel, they have to return to base. That's where aerial refueling becomes a true lifesaver. It doesn't just extend the jet's range, it transforms what the aircraft can do. Extended range. From flying across oceans to reaching distant targets without relying on forward bases. Longer combat patrols, keeping jets in the air for hours at a time, ready to respond instantly. Heavier payloads. Aircraft can take off with maximum weapon loads instead of sacrificing weight for fuel. The idea of aerial refueling first emerged in the 1920s. Back then, the refueling method was extremely rudimentary. Two aircraft would fly slowly in a high-low formation, and a hose connected to a handheld fuel tank from the upper aircraft would be lowered down to the aircraft in need of fuel. The first in-flight refueling was successfully performed on June 27, 1923, using two de Havilland DH-4B aircraft from the U.S. Army Air Service. Tanker aircraft crew, pilot, First Lieutenant Virgil Hine, flight engineer, First Lieutenant Frank W. Seifert. Receiving aircraft crew, pilot, First Lieutenant Lowell H. Smith, flight engineer, First Lieutenant John P. Richter. They achieved this milestone by manually lowering a fuel hose from the tanker to the receiver aircraft, a groundbreaking achievement in aviation history. In August 1923, the U.S. Army Air Service set an unprecedented record using three de Havilland DH-4B aircraft. Two aircraft acted as tankers, taking turns to refuel a single receiver aircraft continuously in flight. The receiver aircraft remained airborne for 37 hours and 25 minutes, an astonishing feat at the time. During this mission, there were 16 successful in-flight refueling operations, and the aircraft covered a distance of over 3,500 miles without landing. 6 years later, in 1929, the U.S. Army once again pushed the limits with the Fokker C-2A aircraft named Question Mark. They flew continuously for 150 hours, 40 minutes, and 15 seconds. That's more than 6 days non-stop, thanks to 43 aerial refueling operations. This historic achievement proved the tremendous potential of aerial refueling for long-range missions and laid the foundation for future development. Probe and drogue system. This method is more commonly used by naval forces and the air forces of Europe and Russia. The tanker aircraft deploys a flexible hose with a drogue, a funnel-shaped basket, at the end. The receiving pilot must manually fly the refueling probe on their aircraft into the drogue, which is suspended and moving in the air. This system allows multiple aircraft to be refueled simultaneously if the tanker is equipped with multiple hose and drogue units. However, it has a slower fuel transfer rate and requires the pilot to have excellent precision and skill to make the connection. Here are some visually stunning aerial refueling moments you can check out. Since the 1920s, many aviation enthusiasts have set distance records thanks to aerial refueling. One such figure was Alan Cobham, a former officer in the Royal Flying Corps during World War I. He undertook long-distance flights to far-flung destinations, such as Africa and Australia. With the experience he accumulated, he went on to develop a new method of aerial refueling. This system was publicly demonstrated in 1935, using an airspeed courier as the receiving aircraft and a Handley Page Type W-10 as the tanker. The second method involved the use of a rigid boom system. In the late 1940s, General Curtis LeMay, commander of the U.S. Strategic Air Command, requested that Boeing develop an aerial refueling system capable of transferring fuel at a higher rate than previous systems. This led to the creation of the flying boom, a rigid aerial refueling system that became a game-changer in military aviation. The suction intake system is part of the flying boom aerial refueling method. In this system, the receiving aircraft is equipped with a fuel receptacle, usually located on the upper fuselage near the cockpit. The tanker aircraft uses a rigid, steerable boom, which is guided precisely into the intake port. Once connected, fuel is pumped under high pressure through the boom, allowing for a much faster transfer rate than other methods. The system is designed to automatically lock and seal the connection, ensuring safety and efficiency during the operation. Some modern tanker aircraft are designed to combine both aerial refueling systems, the flying boom, rigid pipe, and the probe and drogue, flexible hose. Examples include the Boeing KC-10 extender and the Airbus A330M RTT. These tankers can refuel a wide variety of aircraft, from fighters to bombers or transport planes, by being equipped with both a controllable boom and one or more hose and drogue pods. This hybrid method offers greater operational flexibility, especially in joint or multinational missions. Compatibility with different aircraft types in a single sortie. Optimized refueling performance depending on the receiver aircraft. Aerial refueling is not just a feat of engineering, it's a testament to humanity's relentless drive to overcome limits and conquer the skies. From the crude fuel cans tied with ropes back in 1923 to today's cutting-edge systems, this capability has reshaped modern warfare and opened new horizons for air power. What do you think about this incredible technology? Let us know in the comments below, like the video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.